Hey all, and welcome back to Spyro 2 Reignited. We're here in the second hub world of the game, the Autumn Plains, and this one's pretty chill. Cool thing about this actually, there's a bunch of twinsies worlds in this particular hub. Like, we're gonna go do Zephyr now, and this is but one half of a war between two tribes, really. You got the birds in the other one, and this one they're like slugs or worms and whatnot.
Huh, I never even noticed that when I played Spyro 2 there. Very interesting.
Well, it's good to have a Spyro Master is here to, keep score and tell you what's what.
Yeah, someone who actually grew up with a PlayStation, as opposed to me, who just only got it secondhand from other people who happened... There was actually, I take it back, there was one period of time when I had a PlayStation, and it was weird, because it lasted for about a month. My dad just came home one day, and he's like... Yeah, I found this PlayStation, and I had, like, Pac-Man World, and that was the only game that was with it. And then after a month, my dad's like, nope, sorry, we have to bring it back. And I'm like, why? What? And then no more PlayStation.
Well, there you go. Cool thing on the tech side for us, we're using Discord screen share now, so, I mean, it doesn't really do anything for you guys since you get the full package anyway, but Tanner's able to see this in glorious 30 frames a second.
Yeah, it was closer to about 2 frames per second before. It was not that good, but now everything looks just like I'm watching the game in person.
Oh, bless. So yeah, this is a war zone. There's going to be some wipeouts here, so watch the skies, keep an eye out. Oh, there's a rainbow. War isn't hell, after all.
Yeah, they updated it to show that, yeah, maybe war, there's a bit of beauty even on the battlefield.
Yeah. Oh.
Just ignore the people being killed.
That is a child soldier. I just want to point that out for the record.
Oh my god, Snake, you killed a child. Mission complete. Great work.
Great job. I mean, you remember when, the big ones feed the little ones armaments. I completely forgot about that aspect.
That is ridiculously complicated, but sure.
These guys definitely have been made more worm-like. They were worm-ish in the original, but here they got like all little icky bits and whatnot on them, which is really nice.
I thought I remember them being more slug-like, if anything, but yeah, worms, slugs, whatever, all about the same.
Oh.
No, Tom, you can't commit war crimes.
I want just a little one, just a little war crime.
Mummy, please, just one war crime.
Well, I'll settle for blood diamonds and whatnot.
Literally, they're red.
Only worth one, though. Measly one. So what do you remember of Zephyr, right?
I definitely remember I don't know if it was this battle. It was this battlefield world. The first half here is not too bad. It's pretty linear and straightforward. But the second half of it is the one that you more so have to worry about kind of where you are. There was a lot of verticality to it, which I remember, which is, if you fall off, then whoops, you gotta try and get back up.
Very much so. It's very labor-intensive minigame towards the end, I remember that much.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Again, I got to the Autumn Plains as a kid. The only thing is, it was very difficult to, again, no memory card. And also, I would usually go straight for the Skelos Badlands there, because, again, it's right at the start. So I saw this world a couple times, but it wasn't one that I frequented.
Yeah, I understand that. What I like about the hubs in Spyro 2, and the ones in the first game did this to a certain extent, but like they lead you around the levels, because like you said, they're split up into segments and whatnot, so you'll do the first couple, and then there's like a couple more, and so on and so forth until you reach the boss, really.
Yeah, from the sort of pairings of them, you can sort of see how some of them relate to each other, like how Colossus and Idle Springs have the same NPCs and stuff. So yeah, you can sort of see there's a little bit of theming on both ends going there.
Yeah, this is why the difficulty starts to uptick a little bit from my experience.
I mean, well, I would assume that as the game goes on, it gets harder. That's good game design.
Oh, Tanner. You always gotta make me look stupid, even more so than I do on my own.
It's how it is. It's what I'm here for.
Yeah, if only you weren't.
I'm also here for fun facts. So did you know that Alora was originally meant to be a centaur until they erased the back legs and were like, oh, that just looks better?
Not sure if want.
She also was meant to have, like, big red ruby lipstick, which they, of course, couldn't really render on the PS1 because textures. And yeah, like, looking at, like, the art of what she was originally supposed to look like, I can definitely see how some people look at this version of her and go, that is not what she's supposed to look like. Because she was actually modeled after a staff member who was, a middle-aged woman. So, it's, personally, I still prefer this one. I think it looks better than the kind of Jessica Rabbit-looking face that was on the original. It's just a bit weird. But hey, you know what? Different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, can you not mention strokes when talking about furries and whatnot, please, mate?
I definitely use that phrasing just because of that.
Thank you. Oh, God. Yeah, get fucked. Alright, and now the rest of them.
I like how that destroyed all the walls on all sides, but the dude in the middle was just unperturbed by it.
It's okay, I'll get him eventually.
That's how it works in war. If you just blow up everything, eventually you'll get the bad guys.
Oh, you motherfucker. I'll get him from up close, don't worry.
He actually might be, like, just out of range, which, I mean, is a good tactical maneuver.
Come on. Come on, you bitch, let's go. Yeah. It's nice that it keeps a kill count for me. You don't get that in regular wars.
Wow!
Nope.
What an explosion! It sure is a good thing I had my helmet on.
Oh, he had his helmet on. Yes, that's why. Never mind.
How powerful are those helmets? Like, Spyro should just get a coat of armor.
Right? Well, it'd be kind of hard to move around in, though.
Oh, that's a cherry bomb. Nice.
Very nice. So actually, something that's really interesting is, so you know how there's the end of level cutscenes when you exit? There wasn't one for Glimmer, if you noticed.
Oh.
However, if you go and replay the level, not on your first playthrough, there is a ending cutscene that you actually get to watch.
Interesting. I'm not sure if we'll go back to it. I'm not sure if I've even seen it before.
I definitely remember hearing about that as a kid, and oh my god, I remember this mission. This mission sucked. Oh no.
Gotta pen the Carlex and whatnot. I believe to actually get the second orb here, you need the climbing ability. So it's a good job I got it beforehand.
It's usually a good idea too if you can just get the get all the abilities of the hub world right away. Just get them so that you don't have to worry about any that you might run into.
Yeah, for sure, mate. Ugh, this poor guy.
I definitely remember them being a lot less cow-like and a lot more blobby in the original.
Dude, everything was more blobby in the original. Even, well, especially the blob people from Blobulon 9.
You know, you are correct. Maybe I should stop comparing a game for the PS1 to a game on the almighty PlayStation 4.
There you go. Go on, get in. Get in. Yeah. Yee.
These first couple aren't so bad. I'm amazed that counted.
Okay, well that's a glitch.
Hey! The first couple aren't so bad, but there's definitely one later on that is quite difficult to deal with. No, he's in there. He counts. He's got some feet in.
It's cool, don't worry about it. Alright, just go up here.
Just shimmy on up.
More of these fuckers.
Are they, like, laying the missiles like eggs? If so, that's a dangerous ovulation.
Well, it means they fuck constantly, mate.
Not necessarily, because, you know, the birds lay eggs regardless of if they are doing the do.
God, that must be a terrible life to lead.
I mean, it's not much different than humans, if I really want to go into biology.
Science was never my forte, we know this.
I was supposed to teach sex ed to the kids this year, but because of the unique circumstances, they decided it's probably not a good idea to have a teacher teach it to them over the internet. That's a bit weird.
Dodged a load there. Or a bullet, sorry, a bullet.
So, you can make him fly real high if you use the Super Breath power-up.
Yeah.
Which works pretty good if you know about that. I definitely might have not known that the Super Breath actually makes him visually go higher when I first played.
Oh, Tata. Get back over here.
I love how Spyro just kind of shimmies his way up. It's not really like an actual climb, it's more of just a little movement.
Yeah. What is life but a series of little movements?
It's true. Can you also dash into them to make them go more straight, if I recall?
I feel like they've been coding this one to not fall off platforms.
Yeah, looking at this, because they're going in pretty consistent movement as opposed to the original, which I remember was quite a bit more tedious. You know what? Hey, that's a change I don't think anyone's opposed to.
That guy's just living his best life, just stuck on the edge.
You know, it's like that video of like the red panda who gets stuck on, you know, like a small incline, and that's just his life now.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's a little something.
He's still trying to get up back there.
1-all plus. Yeah.
Oh, that one's just rotating.
It's okay. That's what it does. Oh my god, I have broken this pen. Okay, so those were actually the two you meant to get for the second orb, so this one will actually be a little bit easier.
Oh, hey, well, there we go.
Nice beat in this level. Oh, it's Romeo.
I'm amazed you remembered his name.
Well, it's a pretty infamous plot, as it were.
Yep, no, now I remember.
Find the professor. You got it. There she is. Oh lordy, I think this whole area is just for like one orb.
Yeah, this is the area I was more thinking about here, with the verticality I was talking about.
Let's see if we can get the Cowlex first.
What a strange made-up creature to put in here. I feel like a lot of the other things have been, you know, pretty realistic in their animal stuff. I mean, aside from like the Electral, but then you got like, yeah, no, this is a Cowlick.
Well, it's funny because there are actual cows in the game. Where did he go?
Yeah, he just disappeared.
Ooh, Not trying to say what?
Oh, sure. Do you know what I think actually happened? I think he got stuck in the wall. And in this game, when something gets stuck in a place where they're not meant to be, like in a wall, they just literally get pushed upward until they're in a place where they're safe. So I think he literally just got into the wall and then zooped up into the cave.
Nice.
That's called a proxy and is used to get some crazy speedruns done.
Nice. Alright, you can just both sit on the edge, I guess.
At least the one on the edge now has a partner to be an edge mate with them.
I'm not trying. First of all, never say edge mate again. Second of all, I'm not trying to break the game, okay?
See, if you were trying to break the game, then you wouldn't find anything, because that's what it's like being a video game tester. When you look for stuff to break, it doesn't appear. But then when you go home and play a game in your spare time, everything breaks.
Oh no, what? How am I doing this? Am I cursed? Is it a plague?
I will say, after I was a game tester, it's like I then was unable to then play games without finding at least one glitch every time I played them. It kind of sucked, but at least, you know, from a YouTubing perspective, leads to some wacky scenarios.
Sure does, mate. Massive clickbait in your future.
I broke Spyro 2. Real. Don't play Spyro 2 at 3 a.m.
Spyro comes out and it steals your gems, and then Alora appears in your mirror and calls you a dog.
I do not understand those don't call at 3 a.m. videos, because why 3 a.m.? if you're gonna go for a spooky hour, at least pick 4 a.m. because 4 means death.
That guy was floating. He had a float animation under him.
And when you hit him across the canyon there, he very distinctively got, like, automatically pushed through. So yeah, it looks like they made it so that it is much easier to actually get them to where they need to go.
Well, I am impressed.
You got them all. Well, time to slaughter them needlessly, Spyro. You know, these soldiers can't work on an empty stomach.
Gotta make victory burgers for them.
Good old victory burgers. Right, now, a little bit of busy work. Yeah, I'm doing it, Romeo, get off my back. He didn't say a fucking word. But his eyes told me all I needed to know.
That 1,000-yard stare. Who knows what he has seen?
Nothing, really. The inner machinations of my mind are an enigma.
Spyro, my boy, I've got a magic beam, seed for you.
He looks like 50 years younger in this version, I gotta say.
Yeah, there's a bit of a youth to him there that is... It's just the smoothness of the face, I think.
Yeah, basically. 'Cause he was kind of melting before, I think.
Much like most things in this game.
Whoa.
Bean up, bro.
Ah, I see.
Yes, we have a bit of a bean puzzle here where you plant the beans, and from the beans you can make other beans be planted, and so on and so forth.
Interesting.
I think there might be another bean around somewhere that you can use.
Yeah, I think it's on the floor, actually.
Yeah, they're everywhere. You pick them up with your mouth and you can spit them into the holes. If you make a mistake, breathing fire will turn it back into, a small bean to move around, which is good because then you can actually, get everywhere that you need to, ignoring the fact that that is not how biology works. And it's fine.
It's okay. You can tell me nothing but sweet lies and I'll believe you. And I think I just remembered where we need to put this sucker. Oh, I was trying to be all smart and whatnot, but it's way too far.
Yeah, I didn't think to use the first-person view to aim, so I would, go off at an angle and, try and long shot it in, which, it works! You can use that to get them in, but going first-person and aiming for the hole is a lot better.
You always gotta aim for the hole. I'm just saying, man. Just give me some life tips. And fruit. 1 seed, please. Just kind of floats there.
I'm very happy that, through these remasters and remakes, we're able to get a reminder of the simpler times when objects in video games would just be spinning above the ground, as opposed to, on the ground, and they have to highlight it to make it, easy to see. I much prefer this style of it is a giant glowing object that is very easy to see.
There you go. And now we got a way across.
To the 4th bean here, which will let us plant it at a further place, and continue on with our bean quest. Trick shot!
I very nearly thought that wasn't gonna hit. I appreciate that.
Thankfully, it's like golf, it can roll in.
You guys need to stop doing that. It's not nice.
Yeah, the Donkey Kong convention is down the way. Don't think that one's gonna roll in.
Okay, Tanner, thank you.
Wait, you can just do it on the ground. Why are you going up to the air to shoot it?
Because...
Oh, you gotta redeem yourself for the trick shot. I see. I get it, yep.
Tanner.
It's about the precedent of the matter.
It is. Right, okay, do it properly this time.
Accounting for the wind and, checking to see the terrain, it's, gotta make sure it all flows nicely.
Oh, God bless you, Hover. What would I do without you in this game?
Yeah, I think at this point they fully expect you to use the hover at all times, not even just for saving your jumps, but ensuring you use them to do certain jumps.
And take this with you if you don't mind. It's been cluttering up my pockets.
It's a midway point orb. Nice.
Like I was like, oh, it's been, cluttering my pockets, implying he could give it to us at any time.
Oh, Professor.
Absent-minded he is.
Oh. He's got smart people things to worry about, so...
Such as?
Do I strike you as a smart person, Tanner?
I just want to know, what is your opinion on what a smart person thing is?
I don't know, algorithms, maybe.
I thought you were going to say alchemy.
I thought you were going to say Weird Al Yankovic.
Hey, you know what? That is, the tip top of the smart person thing to think about. Remember, gravity exists.
I'm fucking aware that gravity exists, alright. What a weird thing to say.
To be fair, there are gravity deniers in this world. It's a strange thing, but they do.
Thank you, Jesus.
You have to wait for it to become an object again after you shoot it out.
Yeah. Okay. A little bit of this. There we go. It's okay, the non-com channel will love it.
Do you get many comments on there?
Not really, to be honest.
I was gonna say, I don't recall that being a thing that you'd probably get too many comments on.
Here we go. And here's another reignited change.
Romeo.
It's not voiced by a dude anymore.
Romeo.
Oh!
There's Romeo.
I didn't even...
You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
Huh.
Now, I'm pretty sure that wasn't meant to be a you-know-what joke. Like, she was just meant to be a woman with a really annoying voice. But I can see why they changed it.
Yeah, you know what, let me Google to see who actually voiced in the original versus here.
Dave the Custodian. He sweeps the floors and he voices whores. But
Yeah, they just straight up just didn't have the the money to get anyone else, so they brought him in.
So we got all the orbs. Now we're gonna go get the rest of the moolah.
Okay, so I'm reading the Spyro fandom, wiki page, and it says, in the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, Juliet was given an actress to play her, rather than the shrill male voice from the original game, which defeats the purpose of the joke.
Kinda does if you think about it.
Yeah, I guess. They definitely made the bird a lot more, humanish in proportions, looking at the direct comparison. The original version was just a bird, where this one is, like a stylized, cartoon animal type one.
Where are you pointing at me, Sparks? Tell me your secrets.
You have to murder the cowlicks, I guess.
Over here? Cool. I guess I missed a couple. Ah, yeah, there's a chest there. Rightio. Booyah.
Can I just say, seeing this game actually, run at a good frame rate has made it just so much nicer.
Good. I'm glad, mate. I'm sorry we didn't try it before. It's just the last time I used it, it didn't work at all, and I had no idea why.
I think because, with the current situation, Discord has put a big focus on making it usable for everyone, not just the Nitro users. I mean, they even set up a thing where you can set up a Discord for, doing online teaching, which I would have definitely considered, if not for the fact that I am very heavily restricted in the programs I'm allowed to use to teach, which is a bit of a shame because the ones they pick for us are the worst ones.
Well, I'm just going to be filing an email telling them this. I'm a snitch and a bitch. Don't tell nobody. Ah,
Looks like there's a couple in this first area here that we need to deal with.
yeah, these should be the last ones.
Ah, right, we have the warping pots. These are another thing where you breathe fire and it moves to another location. You use it to try and get all the way to the end where you get a big prize.
Where are you leading me, Sparks?
It seems to be pointing you back to where you just came from, which is confusing when we know that it's over here.
Yeah. I will say the grass seems much longer in the remakes, so you can miss some of them, it seems.
That's one of the downsides of, you know, applying more realistic sort of environments, is that things that are meant to be seen in them become more difficult because, you know, dropping stuff in the grass is easy to miss.
Okay, now he's pointing me there.
Do you know in the Japanese version of Spyro 2, occasionally Sparks will just talk?
Weird.
Yeah, it's a bit of a strange thing that apparently it was just a Spyro 2 sort of thing for Japan.
Well, that's weird. Then again, the Japanese version of Spyro 1 is weird, we know this.
Well, thankfully for Spyro 2, they went back and just used the regular version because they had all these people from Japan importing Spyro 1 from America because they're like, we want the playable version, please.
Alright, we have initiated the Trees PT. I can't fuck it. Trees PT? Really? That's the fucking Chepsy Palace all over again. Peace treaty between the two races. It's not going too well right now. Oh my god.
Hey, you know what? That was a free trip to the barber's office.
I guess. But he's also suffering from, like, napalm burns and whatnot.
Who knows about the radiation that's in that, too?
Jesus.
He may never lay an egg again.
The final days of the Zephyr War, before the bomb dropped.
And it's laid by just a very large bird overhead.
Oh, very large bird indeed, mate. Right, I would like to do a little something different here.
Well done, Spyro. The power from your orbs has activated the whirlwind.
Yay, it's speedway time.
If you don't get the orbs, because as a kid I would just get to the end of the levels with the talismans and continue on, she will say there's a requirement for the number of orbs to actually get into the speedway.
That's cool. You're cool. Alright, take 2 on this one. So you were saying, Tyler, this one's pretty tricky, eh?
Yeah, this one, it is a bit tricky because, you know, you're kind of given quite a number of things that kind of different goals that sort of start at the same time, because you got the pigeons and the divers here. So while you might be like, hey, I'm gonna go and kind of try and do them both, it might be confusing to try and multitask on them. Probably the best way is to just kind of focus on one and then move on to the other.
Yeah.
Though, of course, the speedrunning tactic is do everything all at once because I'm a mega gamer.
One day I'll be a mega gamer, and then you'll all be sorry.
And then I will be the one with the Wikipedia page that has parentheses gamer as my thing.
Yeah, I saw that on Twitter earlier.
Billy Mitchell gamer.
What a fate. Was he the guy who cheated in King of Kong?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And, you know, that documentary just gets more and more sad as time goes by because, like, you learn more and more that, like, most of the people involved were cheating.
Not sure about that. Spyro, these guys are just trying to do the work.
You know, it wouldn't be a day out on the, you know, the work site without some people who are literally just paid to stand around.
Spyro is anti-union. You heard it here first. Alright, and now we retry, and we're going to go find Hunter this time.
Mm-hmm. Because he's got another mission for us.
Well, technically, we got to go find the guy who gives us a mission to go find Hunter.
It's the friendly NPC, and wow, you knew exactly where he was. Look at this, Mr. Moneybags.
Hey.
But I think you might be able to help.
It's always weird seeing, like, just a straight-up, unambiguous human in Spyro.
Well, you could make the argument that he's maybe like a leprechaun or a, you know, a dwarf or something, because those ears are not really human-like.
Could be Yosemite Sam hiding in an alternate timeline.
Loot before it lands in the canal and gets lost.
Hunter's like, he's making connections, he's forging alliances.
Hunter has a very powerful LinkedIn page. You know they say money corrupts, says the man who's in a room with all the opulent wealth around him.
Not a big room though, to be fair.
It's not, but that's, you know, when you consider he probably owns this entire factory.
He could buy and sell my sorry ass 5 times over.
He could buy and sell many things. But can he see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Jesus, that's a pull.
What I'm saying is rich people have no taste.
I don't know why I turned there. Don't look for an answer, you're not gonna get one.
No, I can give you one. It's because you were realizing that you were getting too close to Hunter, which makes these sections more difficult, so you gave yourself some space.
Ah, I see.
I like how you still break these, even though it's not part of the mission.
It's cool. I'm all good.
Just one more.
I saved money!
Well done. You really taught those.
You taught those crooks to not take money and rather burn it because they don't need it.
Nope, they don't deserve it. Filthy paupers. I'll do the whatchamacallits on my own time. Rarely the score points and whatnot.
Yeah, most of them are just small things. They're, you know, jumping on a certain thing or beating it without touching the ground or doing it in a certain time. It's not interesting content to really see grinded for.
Bleh.
You gotta pick your battles when you're doing a pre-recorded set of videos on what you show or what you don't.
I get your choice, Tanner. Where do you want to go next? Because I believe there's like 3 levels, like, between us and the ladder to the next part of the hub.
Oh, we gotta go to the Skelos Badlands, my dude.
Oh boy, here we go.
I want to see that flossing skeleton.
Yeah, I understand. Understand completely.
Just, you know, there's some things in life that are just make it worth living. And seeing a skeleton floss in a remake of a PS1 game, that's at the top.
Well, I think you were right the first time. A skeleton flossing would be worse. Oh, I've got to have a cup of tea, because we're going into a hot place here, and obviously you got to drink a hot drink to balance it out.
Well, I mean, it's no different from the fact that when it's cold here, I buy ice caps to drink.
You're weird. I immediately turn on you. I have no honor.
You're like, hot drink in a hot environment? Well, that just makes sense. Cold drink in a cold environment? What is wrong with you?
These guys translated pretty well, I think.
They were way more round in the head, though, I remember. They were, like, more cartoony, and I remember them being red, actually.
These guys were the epitome of the Muppet design, in my opinion.
Oh, absolutely. They looked all like, you know, Grovers there.
Hey, Dragon. I hear you're pretty tough. I bet my cousin Glug you wouldn't be able to make it through the Badlands without getting singed.
Well, I think you might lose that bet, because I'm probably going to take damage at least once.
How much you want to bet the skill point is to beat it without getting singed?
The skill point is actually all cacti, and there's also a quartet of cat bats to get.
Oh, well, there you go.
I looked it up like earlier today, so...
Just murder that cactus in cold blood.
I'm gonna do it, mate.
Have you ever had cactus to eat?
Can't say that I have, mate. I live in the UK.
It surprisingly tastes like grass clippings. And I say that in kind of a positive way.
I could sort of see that.
I had a cactus shake once, and it was definitely a flavor experience that I didn't regret, but might not be one I go back to.
Oh, jeez. Well, I got singed, so sorry. You just lost that bit.
You get to the end, and Grug's like, Grug disappointed in you.
Grug will have to sell wife to pay off debt.
Grug will now lose money that he bet on bettinggrugs.com.
What the fuck, Tanner? I can't go where you go to make jokes, okay? Will this work? Nope.
These little fire seeds are nice because you get to use them to hit some far off stuff, but can't use them to break those, it seems.
This section was pretty hard in the original. Let's see how many takes it takes me this time.
Yeah, this was one. I remember this little side section here. That's like one of those areas that in my head are super memorable, and it was, yeah, this is a bit difficult to deal with because they will spawn and try and eat the villagers, and your goal is to try and make it so that they don't do that. I will say, I bet you the widescreen definitely helps for this. Uh-oh, there he is. Only 2 more. Where's the last one?
Yeah, where is the last one?
Oh, there he is!
Oh, fuck.
So close!
Seems like I had a lot of time there.
Yeah, it seems like... I definitely remember them immediately gulping them up, but they must have changed it so that they, you know, gives you a bit of time to deal with them first.
Yeah, count up all your sins. Nope. Nope. Fuck over.
That definitely is way more time than in the original.
There we go.
Yeah, that was much easier.
Take this shiny, thing we found to aid your journey.
Definitely not Lumpy's poo.
Lumpy could use it to create tools to advance civilization, but that's too smart for Lumpy.
Like more lizard eggs.
This is the tricky one here.
Are you
Ah, it's the double up.
challenge?
Let's go. Save the villagers. Again.
You know it's tough when there's not even a difficulty rating.
I don't know if they changed that from the original. Like, I genuinely can't recall.
Still 8 of them, but yeah, they're popping quite a bit faster now, as we can see.
Well,
Villagers will run away, but you know, they eventually stop because they have a very poor metabolism.
oh, fuck me.
Oh, he was way over there.
Yeah, gotta be careful about that. Nice transition out the egg back there, by the way. Get that. Get that.
That one has a long way to run. One more. There he is. Thankfully, he doesn't go for the one right by him.
Thank you for helping us.
Well, I mean, they were born to eat designated cavemen, so it'd be a bit rude if they stole someone else's kill.
Going to use it as a nightlight.
That'll make it very easy to edit as well. Only one failure per. I'm kind of happy with that. Because trust me, it could be much worse. What's wrong, Tanner? You sound like you have something to say. Do you?
Yeah, my time playing the 100% marathon run of this.
Oh, Lord. Wow, that was way off.
Yeah, that one doesn't follow gravity, it seems. I put it up on the on my channel because I just link it as one of my playlists there, you know, with all these videos. But then I also put in the stuff for the my marathon run, and boy is looking at that run, just going back and seeing how I did really bad compared to this.
Well, you know, I had experience and you were playing it for what, the first time live?
The first time with going for 100%, yeah.
Could have sworn you just said, yeah.
Well, you know, yeah.
You know, like, yeah. Nope.
Right through the middle of both of them.
It's cool, I got this. Yeah.
Kind of cool if it ricocheted into this fellow, but alas.
We can't have everything cool, Tanner.
Nope. Nope.
I don't know if they count as, like, true cacti.
Let's break out the scientific dictionary to see if those really are the true cacti.
Oh, hello and welcome back to the true cacti. What the fuck? No.
Welcome to my podcast where we examine plants and determine, is this a cacti?
Ridiculous.
Hey, there's worse ideas for podcasts out there.
I guess so. Don't name the one that shit on your favorite show, Tom. Don't do it. Don't you do it.
I might have been baiting that.
You bastard. But that's what I love about you. We're equally shit. Okay, more down here, yes.
Yeah, we definitely need more souls so that we can power up that one power-up gate that we passed by.
Like, I want to refute you on that and like say, oh, you're just exaggerating, but that's exactly what it is. It's souls.
Yeah, they fly out looking like any sort of regular soul-like thing.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what happened to that cat. I guess he just went kablooey.
I think we got our ricochet shot that we were trying to get earlier.
Nice.
I forgot about the shield power up here.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a nice color as well.
Fully invincible. Yeah, that looks really cool. I don't remember it doing actually too much to Spyro's actual model in the original. Let me look up what he looked like, because I think it was just a power-up thing.
Maybe. But yeah, now we can actually go in the lava and whatnot, so that opens up the rest of the level.
I hate fandom wikis. They never work. They always just stop working on me. It's the worst.
Yeah, we do what we can, mate.
I'm so sad. Those pesky lava toads.
Yeah, it was just
stole
like a
all my
little
friends'
sort of
bones.
barrier
If
around
we
him in
put
the
'em back
original, where this
together
gives him a
again,
cool new
it'd sure
pattern.
be more fun.
I'm sure he'd be more relatable with the kids if you can get him moving.
Excellent. You
I
made it
win
through the
bet.
battle.
Ha ha ha.
I
We
knew
eating
I'd
well
win that
tonight,
bet.
boys.
My cousin Gronk is a fool to bet against the dragon. Take this talisman for helping me out.
There you go. That's what I like. It's just a fucking bone.
It's a golden bone.
Ooh. Still a bone, though.
Be kind of nice if that counted as like one of the bones you could give to the skeleton.
I was
And
just
he
gonna
has
say.
one gold bone, you know, just like that's my lucky golden femur.
Ah, you just pick it up and it goes like 5 out of it. It's like, what? No, I need that to get to the boss. Like, nope, sorry. You have to find another bone from another timeline. Fuck. It's okay.
Got the Mario 64 bounces, but they definitely don't make you go high enough to do any crazy stuff.
Oof.
No, when he does it, it's the wow, 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 and every time you do it, it plays the exact same voice clip again, because that's good game design for sound.
I don't like your tone, mister.
What I'm saying is Mario 64 is problematic.
In what regard?
Well, check out my 500-page Tumblr post.
I would rather eat shit, quite frankly. Just a big old gurgling pile of shit. Yeah, I wish I hadn't said gurgling. I just disgusted myself there.
Yeah, no, not a good word. Yo, check out that trilobite in that wall.
It's cool, mate. I got a bunch of them in Animal Crossing.
I love looking at like prehistoric creatures, like, and when I say prehistoric, I mean like the really old stuff, like Orthoceras, which was like a long-looking Nautilus sort of thing. I love that. I'm a big fan of all those, you know, Precambrian era creatures. They're so crazy.
I am also a fan of things, and I don't know why my voice decided to break there. Is there another area around here? I think there might be.
I think there is, because, I mean, we still need more bones, so there's got to be somewhere.
No, I might be thinking of a different area.
Well, I don't think you went all the way up these bones. No, you did, because you went over to there.
No.
Ooh, saved.
Yeah, that's right.
What about up in the mouth? The mouth up there, yeah.
Well, that's where I was going anyway. I'm just confusing the areas. I think it's like near the start, but you have to loop around for it. But now you've seen how I deal with lava levels. It's kind of embarrassing.
Which level trope is your least favorite?
Well, I like lava levels just fine, so it's not them. I don't know, anything just kind of bland and by the numbers, really.
See, that's why I don't like desert levels too much. I find them to be just... They basically are all the same.
Yeah, they are kind of the same.
Like, unless you go into the pyramids and do some fun stuff there, it's just... It's a desert.
Motherfucker. Ah, I'm roasty.
Oh, no. We did get singed. To our core.
Well, that's the part where Entom calls for a cut, and he just cuts back. Is that the first death?
I think it might be, actually.
Well, if it was going to happen anyway, it would have been in the Skeller's Badlands. I gotta say, I like this level. I remember it being more dull, but this one's cool.
It reminds me quite a bit of the Billy Hatcher levels there, just with the bones everywhere and like the giant skeletons. I'm a fan of when they do the prehistoric with the lava level.
I get you, mate. I get you. And now, Fortnite.
Here we go. Make sure to give a big old first-person look at him.
As a token of my appreciation, a fairy left it with me a little while ago.
She mentioned something about a battle pass. Oh no, he's starting to dance.
Oh, let's see. Oh, they gave him eyes. There it is! Oh, that's amazing. See, the rest of those are fine. Oh, he has a lot.
Hello. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Okay, enough of this bollocks.
What a good lad.
Alright, now we need more treasure.
Well, we have the warping pod up here.
Oh, there's the thing, over there. Right. In there, you say.
Well, we were just there.
Here's the quartet, I believe.
I mean, I only see 3. Oh no, there's 4. Never mind. Counting is hard. You could go first person and look up at them. That might be one way.
Maybe.
Look up, breathe fire.
No, there's an easier way to do this. I'm just being stupid.
Oh, yeah, with the fire rocks, of course. Oh, did that just... Do they home in?
Seems it.
Huh. Well, there you go. Skill point acquired. See some gems over there. Yep.
Yes, indeedly doodly. Mine. Nice. Were there any things over there that I missed?
Well, we didn't really explore that area over there, considering we just did the lizard quest over there. But, I just like, you know, you can just add any word with quest, and it becomes a really good thing to say.
I'll go back and have just a quick shufty.
I mean, we got Brody quest, which everyone loves.
Yeah. It's chill. It's nonsensical. God damn it. You're off your game, Tom. Too many late nights doing nothing, worrying about nothing.
Worrying about the opinions of others of your favorite cartoon.
Shut. Just shut.
Doesn't look like there's too much in here.
Not really. I'm assuming it means like the big ones.
I would assume so too, because we did more than we did a lot of the small ones.
And some of the big ones.
Nope. I think we've cleared out about the beginning area here.
That area's done. Nothing in here.
Just a little room with the invincibility power-up.
Yeah.
Look at all these alternate color palettes for Spyro when he doesn't get into Smash Bros. Like some people are asking for.
I don't think Spyro needs to be in Smash.
Nah, people say Spyro and Crash, and I'm like, honestly, their tie to Nintendo is so nebulous. Unlike, you know, everyone else who's in Smash, and I mean, even people, when you make the arguments of Joker and Cloud, it's like, yeah, but their franchises got started on Nintendo, so...
I would say out of, like, Crash and Spyro, though, I would think it would be Crash who would get in, because he's humanoid, for one thing.
Yeah, though I would like another kind of four-legged character in Smash. I mean, we have Ivysaur, and that's about it.
There we go.
Hey, skill point we get. I think we just need the gems, right?
Yep, so a little bit of a backtrack. I'll cut out as just wandering around because that wasn't really fun or didn't really have any engaging conversations.
Hey, that's fair. You have the ability to do that.
I do. I have all the power in the world!
I can even edit in a different game.
Yeah.
Just smash cuts to something else.
Yeah, no, smash cuts to your run.
Oh no. That'd be bad.
There we go. Yeah.
400 to 400.
We out this bitch. Squad-a-la.
Let's see what wacky exit cutscene we get this time.
Well, it's time appropriate for when Spyro 2 came out, I guess.
Camcorders. Remember camcorders? I love camcorders.
I'm looking at one right now.
Honestly, they have a video quality that makes me just go, I wish we just recorded more things in it.
By the time this video goes up, you may have seen a new episode of Entom Opens Up, because I got some misc card things to open.
Ooh, very nice. I haven't done an unboxing in a little bit, most likely because I'm realizing I have very little room left for a lot of stuff.